right. Let's see here. Check out the store. Same shit hasn't changed. Oh, it does. It's just smacks. Okay, quick, let's do it. Bay Hill, Arnold Palmer Invitational.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, opening round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. We've got a full field ready to get rolling on this Thursday as we get a look at the early leaderboard. The leader is Chris Kirk. He's at 2 under par here early in this first morning wave. So let's get out to the course as we join the action on the tee at the par 5 fourth.
I hit the fucking tree. Almost hit the fucking tree.
Now a second from well over 300 yards. This will be about positioning. I'm not sure he got every bit of that 3-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
Up.
Nah, nothing to it. Very well judged there. This only about 5 feet for birdie. Yeah, that's a well-played hole. It's a birdie here at 4. You know, Frank, you walk around the grounds and this golf course, and you just can't help but think about the great Arnold Palmer and all that he did for the sport of golf. I know you got a chance to know Mr. Palmer, as I did during your time playing the tour. What are your memories of Arnold?
Well, Rich, if you indulge me, I'd go back to when he played in New Zealand. I remember as just a young teenager watching him play at my local club. He was playing alongside Bob Charles. I was amazed then how he could still play. He was probably in his 50s in those days.
Stop.
And how he could still drive the ball well. And then I first got to play with him in the 1995 Masters. And the amazing thing about that is even though he lacked for a little bit of power as he got older, he had this amazing ability to work the ball around the golf course. And I learned so much about Augusta National just playing one competitive round of golf with him. And then obviously when he would visit the booth at Bay Hill when I was doing the broadcast there. So he's the king for a reason. And the greatest line I ever heard was, Arnold Palmer never met a stranger.
Frank, he did have that rare ability to connect with kings and commoners. And there is an old saying that friends should be preferred to kings. He was, as you referenced, known as the king. But I always felt, Frank, that Arnold Palmer was very simply the best friend the game of golf has ever had.
Well said.
Yeah, that's good putt. It is a par here at the 5th, and he'll stay at even par. Frank, the 6th is a big, brawny par 5, and it can be scary as well with all of that water.
And if you're a history buff, you'll remember in 1998, John Daly made 18. Beat that? Oh, you're a little better than John.
What's wrong with 18? If you break it down, Frank, that's actually 3 pars and an eagle. By my math, that's pretty good work.
But you got 17 other holes to play.
Yeah, that's a good shot. Not up there near the green like some folks we know, but a very solid drive here at 6.
Fucking greens are like glass.
Had half the equation on that shot, the distance. Not quite the accuracy. Missed it. Hair to the right.
Yeah, not quite a foul ball. Kept it in the ballpark, and let's see how good you can chip. Two good shots on this par 5. Leaves that simple little chip, and that was beautifully played.
A great opportunity here for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. Well, after that beast of a par 5, Frank, it is time to finesse one up on the green here at the par 3-7, just a little under 200 yards.
There's a big mound in the middle of the screen. The flag's above it, and then you've got to be really precise. If it's short of it, you can use that mound as a backstop.
And that's going to be too strong. He's into one of the 2 back bunkers around this 7th green. Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Oh, boy, just about flew that one in the hole. Luckily got it to stop. Not a bad shot. Yep, well done. That's in for par here at 7. And he'll remain in red figures at 1 under. Let's move on to the 8th. And Frank, what's ahead here?
Big par 4, just over 450 yards. Ideally, you want to get it down by that bunker where it's nice and flat, because that second shot, you know what's coming up. Now, it's in the first cut. There's always a little bit more grass around the ball that has to be factored in.
Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay the third.
148 yards left to the hole. Pin sitting on the left half of the green.
Now, there's a good strike in there. Just a little left of the hole, but inside 10 feet. It's about 50-50 chance on the PGA Tour of making a birdie.
Okay, right on line. That's a birdie here at the 8th. And he'll move to 2 under par, one back of our leader. Heading back toward the famous lodge at Bay Hill. This is the 9th hole. Straightforward par 4, and a good one. 2 good shots here. You'll be happy to make the par. And that, a good-looking shot there. Well placed in the fairway. Sitting up in the fairway now, 180 yards away. This could be a good one.
Oh, nice.
Well, Rich, I didn't expect this sort of fireworks here today, but already with some birdies on the card and another one here by the looks of things.
If only they could all be that short. Very well played there. And it results in an easy birdie. So day 1 in the books, and what a day it was for our featured golfer, leading by a stroke here on this Thursday.
I remember the great Hale Irwin, Rich. He would always say, when you won in front, play like you won behind. That would be a good motto to take forward.
Play like you won behind.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, it's live second-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Things starting to slowly take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. The leader is the most recent gold medalist, Anders Schauffele. He shows the way at 7 under. So let's get out to the action as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 fifth.
One of the best swings of the day. Just unlucky, really. That last bounce kicked it into the first cut.
So from just off the fairway, this is second.
Ooh.
Nice.
Oh, it was a good strike. I could tell that by the sound as the ball came off the club face. That little bounce and check. Well done.
4 feet, all that's left for birdie. Nicely played. It's a birdie at the 5th. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. On to the par 5 6th hole. This is one of the signature holes here at Bay Hill. Frank, what does it take to stay out of trouble on this hole?
Well, I always thought horseshoes were lucky. The 6th hole shaped like a horseshoe was anything other than that. You fear a little left and big problems.
That challenged a big piece of that big lake, but it is well down this 6th fairway. What a gorgeous tee shot.
Wait a minute. Get there. Sit. Oh, stay. All right.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Yeah, because it's not. I get close and do my cheat.
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And on the heels of yesterday's 66, he'll get it to 1 under par for his round today. You know, when the pros get up on a par 3 like this, they'll say very simply, this is a good par 3. And it is. It requires everything you have at 199 yards. Well-struck shot. That's all it's about. Yeah, that's a good spot right there, and a chance now for a birdie here at 7. Our tournament here at Bay Hill still in full swing, obviously, but Frank, I think all of our golfers competing this weekend may have one eye toward next week, the big purse, the island green, the full field. It is the flagship event on the PGA Tour, the Players, just a couple of hours north of here at TPC Sawgrass.
Rich, when you've got a name that's called The Players, I think that says it all. It's the one they really want.
How about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And he gets it to 2 under for today's round and 8 under for the tournament. Getting ready to tee off now at the 8th. And Frank, this hole has a little bit of everything.
Yeah, even though it's a pretty hole, Rich, it's a fairway you must hit because that second shot here is one of the toughest on the golf course.
Yeah, good swing and a good result, as that is safely into the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Get there, get there, get there, get there, get there, get there.
And a good iron shot, just not quite as close as what we'd all want to finish, but still.
Return to Nota Begay the third for this look at birdie.
And players have an option to take less break by increasing the speed here.
Pushed it left.
Got it there, but not quite on target. Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll remain one shot back.
One shot behind.
We close out the front nine at Bay Hill with a 474-yard par 4. It's tough to make par from that fairway bunker on the left, so play accordingly. Finishing up here on the front side at Bay Hill with a lengthy par 4. And what's the key, Frank?
Well, the hole's relatively flat, but the rough on the right comes into play. If you can carry that ball 300 yards, then just take it in over the bunker.
Come on, make that. Go.
And that one's going to hit hard. Get a little bit of run out, and that is going to wind up just fine.
Well, this is straight at it. It's a really good line. A little short, little left, but inside 10 feet, so even I can't really criticize it.
Chance to close out the front side here with a birdie. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie.
No.
But push that score to 3 under for the round. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right, Rich. You get off to a good start tomorrow, throw a few birdies in early, and could make it extremely exciting come Sunday.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay the third, Iona Stephen, and a cast of hundreds, I'm Rich Lerner. You've been watching PGA Tour Golf on EA Sports. So long, everyone.
Let's see here. What was it? 6. New skill point added. Check that out later.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon, it's live third-round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Our leader here on Saturday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. So let's get out to the course, already deep into the round as we head to the tee on the par 4 15th. So here on this Saturday, Frank, our featured golfer in the lead yet again in what has already been an amazing first season of the PGA Tour. Now, obviously there's still a long way to go in this tournament. It is not in the win column yet. But Frank, when you talk about rookie seasons, this is definitely one of the best in recent memory, isn't it?
Without doubt, Rich. I think Rookie of the Year, that's done and dusted. What the players trying to do right now is just elevate themselves in a position on the FedEx Cup, make the Tour Championship, and really, just kickstart what should be, judging by what we've seen this year, an amazing career.
I'm gonna take the gamble. Fucking short. I may help them. God, terrible.
And that ball looked very good in the air. Just doesn't quite finish up that near to the flag, but still on the green.
He's hoping here to at least get this to tap-in range, but it is for birdie.
Guess I'm not getting a read. What the fuck? I think my caddy's been drinking. Just kidding. There we go. I had the right.
Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th, and he's going to stay 2 clear of the field. Frank, we know at Bay Hill, the finishing stretch allows a player to make some things happen. You can make up some ground, par 5 16th. How realistic is birdie or even eagle?
Well, this is where it all starts, and you're right on the money here, Rich. Good tee shot, you can be looking at 3 or 4. Bad tee shot, 6 or 7, and the round goes horribly wrong because you've got 17 and 18 to come.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot. really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
Well played there, a birdie here at 16. And he'll move to 11 under par. So we've talked about these par 3s here at Bay Hill, and they finish with a doozy. It is the 17th at 221 yards and all sorts of trouble. You can see that beach bunker in front. There's the water to deal with, oftentimes a difficult hole location. You're thrilled to walk out of here with a par.
Back.
And that will miss off to the left and wind up in the short grass. He's been good all day around the greens. This is second.
Good chance to save par after that beautiful flop shot. Looked in trouble there at one stage.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And this will remain a 3-shot lead. Frank, the 18th here at Bay Hill. This is a chance to be a hero, but it could all go horribly wrong, couldn't it?
Yeah, this is another hole and a great example of it's never over until it's over.
Let's get the poachings out there.
Turning out to be a wonderful Saturday of golf here, and this, another fine tee shot.
That. I'm not sure.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
160 gets him to the hole. Much easier win for a left-hander coming in from left to right.
I always looked inside that 15-feet circle. Anything inside that was going to be a good shot. So in my book, that's a good shot.
Now a long putt, a side hiller for birdie. Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there. So a bit of a letdown here at 18, but it is a par, and that's going to be a third-round score of 67. So what a tournament it has been to this point for our featured golfer. They've opened up a commanding lead here after 54 holes.
Just a good fit for the golf course, Rich.
Let's take this one home.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, we bring you live final round coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational, presented by MasterCard. It is the great challenge that all these golfers face, trying to string 4 solid rounds together, trying to best Mother Nature and this course, and trying to beat the entire field as we check the leaderboard. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's got a 2-shot advantage here to begin play. So out to the action we go as we catch up with our golfer on the tee at the par 4 13th. So, Frank, another Sunday is upon us, and stop me if you've heard this before, but our featured golfer in position to win yet again on the PGA Tour as a rookie. You have to think by now, this is someone who appears to be unfazed by just about anything put in their way.
And also, Rich, getting in the other players' heads, because Sunday is meant to be that pressure cooker day where people fail, often at the post. So if you've managed to conquer that at least twice in your rookie season, players are starting to think, well, hang on a minute. They've figured out how to play this golf when the pressure's at the very most. So I actually give them the advantage.
Short.
Well, not super close, but safely on the green.
Let's bring in Nota Begay III for a look at birdie.
Well, he's had great conversion on putts like this. Even when he's not close to the hole, he's left himself with very makeable opportunities.
Plenty of pace to get up that slope. It is in for a birdie. And stop the press as if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. 14th hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
No, it plays a little longer than that too. Slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
Sit. Oh, doesn't hit the bag.
And that will be too much, club. It's into one of those 2 bunkers over the back of this 14th green. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Just beyond the hole. Super job there out of the bunker. No issues there. It is a par here at 14. And this is going to stay a 2-shot lead. Now at the 15th, big dog leg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
Let's go move left. Stay right though.
Yeah, that's a nice swing, and the result is going to be a tee shot.
Here we go.
Just fine.
Oh, God. Come on. Not too bad.
What a nice shot. Right on the green and a pretty easy putt on the way. Yes, never in doubt. It's a birdie here at 15. And after the second place finish a week ago, he's closing in on a victory here.
3 strokes.
Back on the tee here at the 16th. It's a par 5, bunkers, water all along this hole. Doesn't look to be a gimme par 5.
Now, you've got to have your wits about you. If you just look at the yardage, you'll think it's the easiest par 5 on the golf course. And then, before you know it, it's got you.
He just keeps motoring right along. Another good tee shot right there. Well within range from here. A second now to the par 5. Okay, job well done, Frank. You know when you play this hole, you're playing it like a par 4, even though it's a par 5. You need to be home in 2.
You certainly do, Rich. This hole isn't as long as some par 5s, but when you consider water in play here, water in play at 17 and 18, this is a key shot.
You fuck.
That's a bit offline. And it'll leave a good 4 feet coming back. Shouldn't be much in this for birdie. This round finishing strong. Back-to-back birdies now at 15 and 16. And it may be all about style points now. It's a 4-shot cushion with 2 holes left to play. Frank, this is a great hole through the years to watch when the pressure is ratcheted up deep into a round. That is all you want at more than 220 yards.
Plays slightly shorter because it's downhill. The bunker's on the left in play. Even the bunker short ride, and of course the water, if you just miss it a bit, that's in play. And the green shapes away from you. This has to be the most difficult par 3 on the golf course.
Get there, get there, get there. All right.
Oh, that's a good-looking shot just left of the flagstick, and he'll have that left for his birdie. Now this for another birdie. Finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And the lead is up to a full 6 shots on the rest of the field.
All right. Nice hole.
Frank, the scene of so much drama through the years. The 18th here at Bay Hill. What's the key?
The fairway is rather generous, but once again it pinches in around 320, 330 yards. You've got to be cognizant of that. And of course that green shapes to the right, so good tee shot makes that second shot a little bit easier.
Yes, step 1 out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it. Well, Frank, I just love the second shot here at 18. We've seen it so many times. We've seen some great moments, and we've seen some very unfortunate ones as well.
It scares the living daylights out of even the best players in the world. Very skinny entry to this crescent-shaped green on the left side. But if you go down the left, there's those 2 bunkers that sort of stop you going too far left. If you go straight at it, there's another bunker towards the right. This is so much about, are you swinging good? Do you have the shot? Now I've got to find out.
That's it. Come on, don't bounce in there.
A little long, as we can see, and a little to the right, but still makeable if you hit a good one.
18-footer. Oh, needed just a little bit of a turn, but that will somehow stay right on the edge. Yes, what a final round this was, from being on the outside looking in to a big lead. As we'll watch and wait, but this certainly must feel like this will be a victory. Frank, always nice to get in a round here at the Bay Hill Club and Lodge, the house that Arnie built.
Yeah, it's never easy. Water, so much in play here. Greens firm, fast.
No trophy, man.
Great test.
So for all of us here at EA Sports, I'm Rich Lerner for Frank Nobilo. Until next time.
All right. Qualify for the players. That is next. Warmed up, ready to go. All right, let's do it. Here's my first major. So far, I got 3 wins under my belt.
It is golf's unofficial 5th major. It is the home of the PGA Tour. It is 18 of the most diabolical holes ever strung together. It is visually intimidating. It is narrow fairways. It is water at every turn. But for the player who outlasts all others, it is the richest prize in golf. It is the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. For over 4 decades, this has been the home of the PGA Tour and the site of its flagship event as we bring you opening round coverage of the players. This is going to be a compelling 4 days of golf. A lot of storylines to follow as we move through the weekend, and we'll take a look at the leaderboard here in round 1. Our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He's got it going early at 7 under par. We'll get right out to the action here as we head to the tee at the par 4 first. Opening round here in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, along with the 4 majors, this one of the 5 most significant events in the world of golf. It's the Players' Championship. This, of course, always a who's who in the world of golf. Nearly all of the top 50 players are here. And Frank, we focus in on our featured golfer, the rookie, now one of the favorites this week after winning down at Bay Hill on Sunday.
And with the stadium closing hole, 16 the par 5 that's reachable, 17, of course, we all know how scary that shot is across the water, and then somehow having to drive the ball down 18 with the water on the left. It's called the Players for a reason, Rich, and some say it's the strongest field in golf.
So another event getting underway here, Frank, and we look at our featured golfer coming in fresh off another victory 4 short days ago. You know, it's funny what confidence can do for you. Early in the season, you're probably just hoping to try and make some cuts, contend once in a while. Now, you're coming into tournaments as one of the favorites to win.
As long as you don't get ahead of yourself, because, you know, there's that sort of phrase, you can be a little too cocky. Confidence is a good thing, though. I just think take a little step back. I mean, all the back slappings finished. You won last week. Remember how you did that. Remember how well you played. What got there. There was a series of good shots. So Thursday, you've got to start doing exactly the same with that same attitude.
A fine Thursday as we get rolling in this Players' Championship. The course in pristine condition. Frank, we hear so much about this golf course being one that favors accuracy over distance. Is that fair to say?
It is. Often we use the phrase, it favors no one. And I think that's the hardest part of the golf course. There's no stereotypical type winner here at TPC Sawgrass. It really is a good blend of just finding position on some holes. Then the longer hitters, well, they can take advantage. The new 12th hole, for example, the drivable par 4. There's some tweaks in the golf course, but still, they expose everybody long and short. And that's the beauty, and in some respect, the pain of this golf course.
I'm not sure he got every bit of that three-wood trying to get home to this par 5 and 2, but still in the ball game for a birdie.
It's terrible.
Maybe not what you're hoping for from that number, but no damage. It's on the green. A birdie opportunity at 2, and Nota Begay is down there.
And an ideal look here, just moving slightly to the left.
Left again. Come on.
Yes, can't ask for a better start to a round than this. It is back-to-back birdies at 1 and 2. Frank, break down the par 3 third for us.
The big ridge in the middle of this green, really you have a front section and a back section. That front bunker, the one that you first see off the tee, that really doesn't come into play. But there's a sneaky one behind the flag and down the left side. Really good par 3.
Be in the red. Come on, come around, come around, come around.
Well, that one didn't work out. Didn't look bad in the air. It hit the green, but didn't sit.
Yeah, it was never going to stop. Awkward little bunker shot. Just splash it out, let the ball run towards the flag.
Yeah, that'll do just fine. Had a pretty good run at that, and par should be pretty well within reach. So that safely in. It's a par here at the third, and he'll stay at 2 under. Frank, the bunker on the right, I wouldn't call that a pot bunker. That is some kind of a hazard, isn't it?
Yeah, meanders all the way down the right side, but really it's the lesser of two evils. I'd rather be in that bunker on the right than the hill on the left.
fucking wind, man. Holy shit. What the fuck?
Good smart play right here. If you're not positive you can clear it, you can't take on that water, and this will leave just a short wedge in from there. Second shot straight ahead, and we go to Iona Stephen.
It's 125 yards left to the hole. Wind into the face, so you'll definitely need to account for that.
I'd hit the full
and
bar
safely
right
on
there.
deck. That's the main thing, but from that distance, you really don't want to leave yourself like a knee knocker, like a 4 or 5 footer. So this first putt's going to have to be good.
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go.
Yeah, tough to know just how far out to the right to play that one. I mean, that was not far enough. Okay, that one finished off. It's a par here at 4, and he'll stay at -3.
Ugh.
One last look at the leaderboard, Frank. Our featured golfer down, but not out after day 1.
Yeah, they might have to take the standing 8, though, or hit the reset button. This can easily go the wrong way very quickly. Tomorrow, important round.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour proudly present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today, from the home course of the PGA Tour, TPC Sawgrass, it's live second-round coverage of the players. But if we see more of what we witnessed yesterday, we're in for a heck of a battle these next 3 days as we show you the current leaderboard here on this Friday. Our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He shows the way at 7 under. We head out to the course as we pick up the action on the tee at the par 4 fourth. Second round now here at TPC Sawgrass and the players. And Frank, as we look at our featured golfer, I think you'd have to say played pretty well yesterday in that first ever professional round on this challenging golf course, and now a repeat of that performance would most likely get them through to the weekend. That's not a bad goal for a rookie on tour, is it?
Certainly isn't, Rich. It puts you in that elite category of only the top 60 or 70 players that'll make Saturday and Sunday. So I think in retrospect, when you look at the quality of this field and the golf course, which nobody over the years, as you and I both know, are ever comfortable on, it is a really solid performance, one you can hang your hat on. It might have been perhaps a little conservative, but right in the heart of the green.
13 feet away.
Nah, it didn't even fucking turn.
Okay, that one finished off for a par. And he'll stay right where he is. Well, all the pros will tell you the fifth here at TPC Sawgrass is all you want. Challenging at 471 yards. It's the longest par 4 on the golf course. We've already seen some narrow landing areas in these first few holes. Number 5, no different, and that is really a good tee shot there. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Notavigay III.
151 yards to the hole. Pin sitting in the back left portion of the green.
Well, it was either too much for breakfast or a little too much club, and that's going to leave a very tough downhill next one.
Maybe gave that one a little too much credit, and it missed on the high side. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Well, this hole has it all. 393-yard par 4 sixth, and in fact, it was Pete Dye's favorite. He designed this golf course, and I think the reason he loved it so much was it incorporated all of the elements that he used in his design. It was visually intimidating, water trouble, and the premium on accuracy and strategic thinking. Nothing to fault there. Safely in the fairway. Pin tucked in the back right here as he readies his second.
Get off.
And that one barely makes the front of the green. Do you realize if you just miss hit the middle of the club by 1/4 of an inch, you lose 10%. That's right, 10%.
One's tracking on a very good line. Look out. Oh, never a doubt. That one was tracking the entire way. It is in for a spectacular birdie. And following the opening 69, he'll get it to 1 under for his round here. Well, no shortage of trouble here at the 451-yard par 4 7th. You've got that fairway bunker that goes forever, and then the lateral water hazard running, well, it's the entire left-hand side of the hole. There's trouble wherever you look here.
Stay left. No. Come on, no, not the bunker.
And that one not going to stop in time. It'll roll all the way into the bunker. Anything on the green would be a good result from here as he readies his second out of the sand.
Now, that was a tough shot coming out of the fairway bunker, so really, all in all, that's an excellent approach.
11 feet away. That's going to scoot a foot or two by. That one finished off. It'll be a par here at 7. And he'll remain 3 shots off the pace. So our featured golfer here, pretty solid through the first 2 days, safely through to the weekend and squarely in the conversation.
That's right, Rich. Get off to a good start tomorrow, throw a few birdies in early, and could make it extremely exciting come Sunday.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and EA Sports and the PGA Tour are proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. This afternoon from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live third-round coverage of the Players. Well, if yesterday was any indication, we should be in for a memorable weekend of golf here as we take in the leaderboard on this Saturday. Our leader is the former Georgia Bulldog, Keith Mitchell. He's currently at 13 under. Time to get out to the action on the course as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 14th. Frank, it's day 3 here at the one and only Players Moving Day, as it's known. And as we look at our featured player in contention heading into the weekend, there's some big names on that leaderboard, but right now, hanging tough.
They certainly are. The type of golf that's required, Rich, you and I both know. Pete Dye, he wanted to test you physically, technically, and, of course, mentally. That's the big challenge. They've come through in flying colours the first 2 days, but today it's a little bit more of a mental challenge. What I would advocate is don't look at the leaderboard so much today. Saturday, it could be a long, drawn-out day, so just worry about your own golf.
Grab that pen. Get there, get there, get there, get there. Nope.
That's got to be disappointing. Good line in the fairway, and the approach winds up in the bunker. Oh, the hands came through beautifully there. Good thump of the sand and a good chance to save par. He'll finish that one off with no problem. It's in for par, and he's going to remain at 10 under. Frank, the 15th hole certainly has the respect of the professionals.
But you're right. This is a positional hole where just keep the ball down the left centre. You can't go too far, though, because you'll get blocked out or you'll run out of fairway. From there, it's really about knowing where the flag is, what position on the screen, because this is another green that's not flat. If the second shot lands on the wrong portion of the green, it'll finish well away from the hole.
And that will be more than adequate. It's safely into the fairway. Walking the course today, let's bring in Nota Begay III.
He's got 117 yards to the front, 151 to the hole, pin in the back.
It's terrible.
And that ball looked good in the air. You'd like it to be a little closer, but still, inside 40 feet, just going to have to be careful with the lag putting.
This is in the 30-foot range here. It's for birdie. Yep, not bad. Had to put a little extra into that one, but got it there. That's a pretty good effort. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And he'll stay right where he is. Frank, I think one of the things that fans love about this gauntlet, 16, 17, and 18, each hole has that sort of hold-your-breath moment. Certainly 17, we know when that ball's in the air, you're holding your breath. Is it wet or dry? 16, same on that second shot. You're holding your breath wondering, where is it? Right in the water or left with a chance for 3?
That's why you don't want to get too sloppy on that tee shot. A lot of people look at 16 because there's a wide fairway and they think just get it down there. But the extra 10 or 15 yards, there's a little ridge down that left side. If you catch that, the ball will kick good 20 yards further forward. 20 yards is 2 clubs. I'd much rather go into 17 with a 4-iron than a 2-iron. Excellent tee shot. Now it's decision time, whether to go for this par 5 in 2 or not.
Okay, let's see here. Too much.
All right, that's a good shot from there. Home and 2 on the par 5. I think it on the green, wasn't able to get it to stop from that far away. Just on the fringe. Got an outside chance of making an eagle here. This from about 10 feet. That a pure roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And he'll move into red figures for the round at 1 under and 11 under for the tournament. Now to maybe the most famous hole in the whole sport. It's the 17th here at the stadium course, the TPC Sawgrass. Frank, if you look at it on the card, it seems so simple. It's just 137 yards. For the best in the world, it's a pitching wedge, maybe a 9-iron. And yet every year, we see nightmares galore.
And that's where you have to remind yourself what can and what does happen here. I normally cut the green in half here. It's 26 yards deep. So if you just take 13 yards off the yardage, you have 124 yards to the middle of the green. That has to be your target. This is no time to be a hero. You can still have a putt for birdie.
This one has a chance to be close. Yeah, you got to consider any shot on the green to be a good one here at 17, right? Good playing here toward the end of the round. Birdies at 16 and 17. And he moves to 2 under for his round. 12 under all told. Now to the 462-yard par 4 18th hole here at TPC Sawgrass. And very simply, this is one of the hardest and most visually intimidating tee shots in the game. That's why you see a lot of players bail out to the right. Well, you can't walk out and drop it any better than that. That is a fine tee shot right there. Frank, it's all about focus and positive imagery, isn't it, here on this approach shot at the 18th?
You have to be precise with your target here. You can't be looking left at the water or mounds on the right. Plus, there's all the mounding on the screen. So, in the end, look at the flag, aim at the flag, go there.
Sit.
Well, he's overshot the green here.
Fire the caddy, Rex. Seriously. At any other club other than that one.
And this will be a 5-foot putt here. That's a good putt to save par here at 18. And this will be a third-round score of 70 on this Saturday. So for our featured golfer, they're right in striking distance, Frank. Only 3 shots off the pace through 54 holes.
Yeah, still a great opportunity, I think, to have a win, Rich. I know it's going to take a real...
Shelly set me up for this round.
Four decades ago, this was swampland, a seemingly ordinary tract of land, no different from any other in this section of Florida. Today, this land will be anything but ordinary. Today, it will test the finest golfers in the world, eager to claim the sport's richest prize. This is the final round of the Players' Championship.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today from TPC Sawgrass in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, live final round coverage of the Players. What a week and weekend this has been so far. Everything you want in a golf tournament. By nightfall, we will have our winner. As you take a look at the current leaderboard on this Sunday afternoon, Robbie Shelton is your leader. He's at 15 under. Meanwhile, our featured golfer still hanging in with a puncher's chance, currently 4 shots off the pace. We'll head out to the action at the par 3 13. Sunday in Ponte Vedra Beach, Florida, final round of the Players. And Frank, no matter what happens today, it has been a tremendous run for our featured golfer here, the young rookie playing this event for the first time and up on the first page of the leaderboard with a chance to put a number up there and do something special.
And once you put a number up at the Players' Championship with all that water in play, it really does start to mean something more here than any other golf course. They can just get through there, and as you just said, Rich, post a number. Then you imagine what the leader's going to feel like when they've got all those dangerous holes to finish and your score is already posted.
Come on. There we go.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. And he's going to try and make a late charge here, down 4 with 5 holes remaining. All right, Frank, this one gets everybody's attention. The 14th, 481 yards, par 4.
Yeah, it's not just the length of this hole. Water down the left, mounds to the right. This is it. You've got to buckle up here. Tee it up. This has to be your best swing.
Yeah, nothing to fault there. Good balance, good follow through, and a good start to this hole.
So put me out of the hole.
Frank, halfway home on maybe the toughest par 4 in the golf course.
Yeah, for some reason, for such a big green, it's always hard to get that second shot close. It's a solid shot and a green in regulation, but a little away from the band.
Birdie putt coming up, and we go to Iona Stephen.
And this is back up the slope. Fortunately, not a great deal of movement to it, but there is a little bit of right to left.
Come on.
Another rolled in there. Birdie's now at 13 and 14. And he moves to within 3 with 4 holes left to play. Such a good stretch of holes coming off that difficult 14th now to the 470-yard par 4 15th. Again, demanding. And this tee shot, you have to be on your game. As simple as that.
Awesome tee shot right in the middle of the fairway.
Gotta think this an extra half club or more as he sets for a second into the wind.
Gives me a shot.
Could have just done with a little bit more for breakfast. Just a little short. Maybe I'm being harsh. It's a good shot.
9 feet left here for birdie.
Oh!
My, that singes the right edge, but doesn't go down. Okay, safely in for his par. It'll hold tight at -13. Frank, fans watching, they love excitement in the game. 16's an exciting hole, isn't it?
Well, that's where you get it, because you hear the roars. You start to see the big crowds that go all the way around 16, 17, and 18T. You feel where you are in the tournament, too. A movement that starts at 16 can be carried all the way to the clubhouse.
Come on, get down there. Stay left, stay left. Stay in the fairway. Fuck. Sit.
Really hit that second shot on the button to this par 5, but Frank couldn't get it to stop.
Yeah, too good, too long, sadly.
See if you can get this one to drop here at the 16th for a birdie. Yes, a good roll there. That's in for birdie. And things just got a bit more interesting. He moves to 2 back with 2 to play. Frank, as a fan, it's so exciting because it's just so simple as well. Ball's in the air. You're wondering, where is it? Wet, dry, short, long, winner or loser?
And it's no surprise that this hole was an accident. This one was designed by not Pete Dye, but his wife Alice Dye. But we have seen so many accidents right here.
I gotta go for it. Oh my God, sit. Oh, what a shot.
Okay, mission accomplished. That is safely aboard this island green. Very makeable 8-footer for birdie. Oh, finishing strong. That's in for birdie here at 17. And he'll need a miracle finish here. 2 back with just the 18th hole remaining. People always talk about 17 being visually intimidating. Frank, what about 18?
If there's a little bit of wind off the right, the tee shot is so much easier. But if that wind is coming off the water, not only do you see the water and the wooden bulkheads, you see all the rough and the trees on the right. And, of course, then you start bringing 5, 6, 7, even 8 into play. That's what makes this tee shot so hard.
they're fucking
Boy,
moving.
the rhythm is definitely there today. Another wonderful tee shot. This is where club selection is so important. Second shot into that stiff breeze.
And a good approach shot, just not quite as close as what you'd like, but still solid.
So this for a finishing birdie at 18.
Yeah, this one's a little bit downhill overall, with a break from left to right to consider also.
Finish, a long one there for a third consecutive birdie. And that will be a great final round score of 68. For our featured golfer, Frank, they gave it everything they had, but it's not quite enough. It'll be a runner-up finish.
Yeah, so close. If, buts, shoulds, coulds, we all know that. There's pain, don't get me wrong, but it was a good watch.
Till next time, for our entire cast and crew, I'm Rich Lerner. This has been a presentation of EA Sports PGA Tour Golf. So long, everybody.
All right. That was a tough one. Let's see. All right, let's skip this one. On to the EA Championship. Okay. All right, EA Championship. Let's see how it goes.
EA Sports and the International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present a World Golf Championship. From Chambers Bay Golf Course, just outside Tacoma, Washington, it's first round coverage of the EA Sports Championship. This promises to be a fun 4 days, a lot of storylines to get to as we check out the early leaderboard. The Aussie Adam Scott is the leader. He's on the move early at 5 under par. So let's get you out to the action on the turn as we head to the tee at the par 4 10th. Solid, a good drive in the fairway. Second shot coming up, just 97 yards left to the flagstick.
Yeah, I didn't make it. Fuck.
Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
Safely in. It's a par here at the 10th, and he'll remain at 1 under par. Well, here we are at the 11th. Frank, this is a brutally long par 4.
And a little bit blind, too. There's that big dune in the middle of the fairway, and it's sort of a bit daunting. You're not quite sure what's behind that. Well, what is behind that is actually fairway. And just carry it over there. That'll certainly shorten the hole up. And then from there, it's a little bit of a dogleg to the right.
Crush that. Sit. Ooh.
Early part of this back 9 and a good approach shot. Now we'll have this for birdie. We turn to Nota Begay III for this look at birdie.
And this certainly won't have too much movement in it other than the slope taking it down the hill.
The pace, absolutely perfect there. Down the slope, it's in for a birdie. The 12th here at Chambers Bay is known as the Narrows. What's the play here, Frank?
2, really. You could just sort of iron it down there, have a little wedge or a pitch in there with no sweat whatsoever. Or, if you want to have a little bit of fun, if you can drive it over that bunker that's just short left of this green, you might just putt for an eagle.
Oh, this is a big chance, but it's looking good. drivable par 4, not for most in this field, but for this guy, yes, he has just knocked it on. What a shot.
What am I going to read here? Oh, something left, obviously. That's what? Oh, shit. 9 inches. All right. Good God, where the fuck was that going?
Birdie putt coming up, but you gotta think, anything inside of 7 or 8 feet here is pretty darn good.
Holy shit, 4 feet. God, this sucks. 48. 87. Just get up there, please. Jesus. This is a disaster. Terrible hole.
Kidding.
That's what I call
This
it.
game's
Shit
unfair
show.
sometimes. That looked in the whole way. So, a tough hole. That's in for bogey at 12. And he'll fall back to 1 under par. 13th hole now. It's a dogleg right, par 4. Frank?
Yeah.
But at
That
534
green was
yards,
ridiculous.
you need an eagle eye, which is the name of the hole, to find exactly where you want to hit this. Doglegs to
Practice
the right.
makes
There is
perfect. You're right.
a fairway that's plenty wide to accept a good tee shot. And then from there on in, it's actually a relatively straightforward
remember,
second
the
shot,
greens on
providing
this
you can
course
miss
are
that bunker that's just short in the middle of the
insane.
green.
that is dead center right down the middle here to start the hole.
Yeah, look at that run.
From the fairway nota, this his second.
Right at 155 yards to the front, 160 to the hole, pinned just on the front edge.
Shit, I'm so off. I don't know why.
You can't go wrong with finding the middle of the green. That's well done.
Wind is.
Gonna have to be a
Playing
little careful
games.
with this one. It's for birdie.
44.
We often say, Rich, you should always try and make it. I've got to disagree with that. Lag putting, it's just about taking the strain off the next one. There's always other holes to be played.
From that distance, you settle for 2 putts. Okay, safely in for par here at 13, and he'll stay at -3. Our featured golfer in a good position, you'd have to say. Just 3 shots off the pace after round 1.
Just got to keep the leaders in check, though. Can't afford to get, further away.
So for Frank Nobilo, Notable Gay III, Iona Stephen.
Shut up.
EA Sports and the International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present a World Golf Championship.
Right there.
Today from Chambers Bay in Washington, live second round coverage of the EA Sports Championship.
I gotta tell you,
Things
my
starting to
approach
slowly
shots.
take shape here on this Friday. For some, it is a race for the top prize. For others, it's a fight to stick around for the weekend as we show you the leaderboard. Out front, it's Max Homa. He shows the way at 7 under. We'll get out to the action here as we pick things up on the par 4 6th hole. Beautiful tempo to that swing, and this is going to wind up squarely in the fairway. He'll be factoring in this breeze in his face as he sets for a second.
Sit, 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 sit.
That's some good work there. Able to hold the elevated green and now has a good look at birdie. Well played.
No.
Oh, that took a look. I thought it might catch that right edge, but it didn't get there.
Unbelievable.
Safely in for par here at the 6th. And he'll stay at 5 under.
Shit.
On the 7th tee now, it is over 500 yards from the back tee.
Yeah, this is called humpback, and you can see why there's all those mounds and undulations between you and the hole, plus all that amazing bunkering down the right side. All to be avoided, really. If you can do that, then you get a decent look at this green. But yeah, you've mentioned it, 500 plus yards. It's going to play longer than that uphill.
It's going to be the dick. The dick shit.
Too strong for this hole, eh? Ran out of fairway and into the rough. Big hit, though.
Down on the course, let's check in with Nota Begay III.
Left with 154 to the hole. Have to calculate the wind coming from right to left.
Come on, sit, you fuck. Let's stick out that shit.
That one is really long, Frank. He miscalculated there.
Well, there has to be something. I mean, from where he was, it's just an aberration. Seriously, that little green patch down the end there with a flag in it, that's where you're meant to go. Not like sailing over yonder.
That one finished off. It's in for par. And he'll remain right where he is. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realise that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Wayward from the tee, and this one is headed for the rough, Frank. And that's where you need to be, back into the fairway on this par 5. Okay, a little left to do, but safely on the green. Now this for birdie.
And he's got to have good energy transfer here. It's an uphill putt, but it's going to slide left as it gets near the hole.
Almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
Okay, that in for par here at the 8th. And he'll stay right where he is. Really good mix of holes here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, we finished this front side with a par 3 after just having come off that long par 5.
And it's a beauty too. The tee is some 100 feet up in the air, so you get a great view of this magnificent golf course, and you realize why it's called a true links. This green here, though, it looks rather daunting, well bunkered on the right side, but you can see enough of it. And once again, links, use the bounce, and you can still kick one in there close.
Fuck that one up. I don't know. I thought...
Okay, that one's dancing. This is an 11-foot putt. Yes, a good look at that one all the way in. It's a birdie that pushed that score to 3 under for the round. So remember, no cut here in this event. Our featured golfer with work to do over the weekend to try and claim this EA Sports Championship.
There isn't a cut, but it is a very high-quality field. So in the end, you're still going to have to play your best golf this week.
EA Sports and the International Federation of PGA Tours are proud to present a World Golf Championship. Today from the Pacific Northwest and Chambers Bay Golf Course, live third-round coverage of the EA Sports Championship. Rich Lerner here in our tower overlooking the 18th green. Frank Nobilo is by my side. Out on the course, we've got Nota Begay III and Iona Stephen as we check the Saturday leaderboard. Out front, it's Max Homa. He sits at 10 under par. So let's get out to the action as we pick things up on the tee at the par 4 fifth. And that will do just fine. Second shot coming up. Let's check in for the first time with Nota Begay III.
He's got 113 yards to the front of the green, 143 to the hole. Pin is in the left back portion of the green.
That's a decent-sized green. It's not bad, just a little past the hole.
This is a 16-footer. Hang on. That's going to leave about 3 feet. That one finished off. It is a par here at 5, and he'll remain right where he is. Ready to tee off here at the 6th. Frank, where are you looking to land the ball off the tee here?
Well, as long as it's not in the rough, the bunkers, well, there's no trees here, really. That little green strip, that runway down there, another hole that bends to the right. But find the fairway. The fairway's wide enough. You've got a pretty good idea exactly where you want to go. And once again, this is one of the shorter par 4s. So good drive here, just a short iron in. What a great tee shot. Bisected the fairway beautifully.
Frank, what do you think about this approach here at the 6th?
Well, one of the few greens here that's protected on both sides. Rather narrow green, and you can see really what happens if you miss. Bunkers left and right. Plus there's a couple of ridges, so club selection is important here.
Good chance at one.
Oh, yeah. Look at this. All right.
Took the risk, flew the ball all the way back to the back of the green there. This is a great shot.
5 feet now for birdie. Okay, nicely played. That's in for birdie here at 6. And that's going to move him to 6 under par. Frank, this is a daunting challenge. The 7th hole, long par 4. It's over 500 yards.
A huge bunker down the right side that probably runs for a good 200-300 yards. Obviously, that's to be avoided. And then, of course, there's the mounds and the hammocks and the dunes and that on the left side. That's the reason, really, why this hole's called Humpback. But then, a little bit like the golf course, there's only one greenside bunker to be worried about, but enough green left of that.
Shit again. Fuck.
So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Here at 7, this is 2nd from off the fairway.
SMH.
I don't know what the hell happened. Maybe overdrove it. Woo! Not bad for a hack.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good and even money, really, to make birdie.
Yeah, well done. It's back-to-back birdies here on this front side. And that'll move him to 7 under par. Now to the 8th and a long par 5, Frank.
Fortunately, there's no bunkers, just the dunes either side. The hole looks a little narrow off the tee, but get down there, you're going to realize that's a fairly generous fairway. There's a little bit of mounding in this green, too, that actually slopes it back towards the player. So use that to your advantage.
You know.
That one flirting with the left edge of the fairway.
Look at this thing. Are you kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. Good God. Just give it a shot. Fuck it. Want it up there. Come on. Oh. Holy. Oh. Where we going? What?
And that second shot on this par 5, it just
Oh
came
my
out too
God.
low. It came out like a bullet. That first bounce, it wasn't going to stop. Second bounce wasn't going to stop, and just ran over the back.
Were you living in there?
That's a solid shot here into the 8th hole, and a good chance now for another birdie. Right about 9 feet here to the hole.
Really? Goddamn, I can't believe the thing's off.
Oh, how about the run here? That a 3rd consecutive birdie. And that's going to move him into red figures for the round and 8 under for the tournament.
What?
Rounding out the front side here at Chambers Bay with a par 3, the 9th.
Well, the tee is nearly 100 feet above the level of the green, so you can see everything. This is one of the best views on the golf course. A fairly lengthy par 3. Obviously it's stout, just over 200 yards, but you can see the green off that elevated tee, and this requires your best shot.
Woo!
Yeah, very good shot, taking it in right of the hole, and a good look upcoming. A straightforward look here for birdie. That's in for birdie. And that score moves to 2 under par.
I'm right there. Fuck.
So for the golfer we've been watching, it will all be on the line tomorrow. It is a tie atop the leaderboard after 54 holes, Frank.
And with 18 holes to go, it's really hard to pick the player that's going to stand out.
Right there. Sam, I'm right there. God. I gotta make it. I gotta win this. I need this. I need this. I got my red shirt on. Like Tiger.
EA Sports and the PGA Tour so proud to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. From Chambers Bay Golf Course, just outside Tacoma, Washington, it's the final round of the EA Sports Championship. Well, we have already seen 3 scintillating, sometimes spectacular rounds of golf. By the time twilight comes calling later today, we will have a champion as we check the Sunday leaderboard. Our leader here on this Sunday is our featured golfer. He's on top by 1 entering play. Let's head out to the course and pick things up at the par 3 15th. So, Frank, another Sunday is upon us, and stop me if you've heard this before, but our featured golfer in position to win yet again on the PGA Tour as a rookie. You have to think by now, this is someone who appears to be unfazed by just about anything put in their way.
And also, Rich, getting in the other players' heads, because Sunday is meant to be that pressure cooker day where people fail, often at the post. So if you've managed to conquer that at least twice in your rookie season, players are starting to think, well, hang on a minute. They've figured out how to play this golf when the pressure's at the very most. So I actually give them the advantage.
Will that stop? Yes, that was not easy down the slope, but that's pretty well done. Okay, a solid par here at the 15th. And the lead will remain at 1 with 3 holes left to play.
Right
Now to the
there.
16th hole here at Chambers Bay, and Frank, it is
Need a
a
birdie.
pretty short hole. What are the chances to come out of here with a birdie?
Well, you've just come off the short 15th. You can get on a little bit of a run here, providing you get into the fairway first. You're not going to have an overly long second shot here. But once again, this is a precision hole, a little bit like 15. This is a tabletop green, so you're going to have to be right on the money with that second shot.
That's a good strike right there, and this is going to split the middle. A back right hole location here as he gets set for his second to the par 4.
It was a good shot coming in here. I know it's a little long, but still inside that 10-foot circle is always good, and even money, really, to make birdie.
That a poor roll there. That is down for a birdie here at 16. And stop the press as if you've heard this before. He's well on his way to yet another victory on the year. Just 2 holes left to play. Now a par 3, the 17th, 218 yards, and all sorts of trouble, Frank, down that right.
Well, if you weren't beached at the 16th, then there's a chance you can be derailed, which is what this hole's called, at 17. Difficult par 3. You can see the bunker there in front, and once again, wind conditions. This is going to probably require one of the best tee shots, especially in the closing stages of the US Open.
And that one not on the green, but not in a terrible spot either. Sitting up in the short grass.
All right.
Certainly seen some short game skills today, and that's more evidence here, really keeping this round together as we get closer to the clubhouse.
No problems there. That's a par here at 17. And this will stay a 2-shot lead with 1 hole to play.
Oh, my God. I just can't choke.
Now to the 18th hole. Frank, everyone wants to finish in style.
Yeah, the home hole here, once again, you head back to just a wonderful view, and you realize that Chambers Bay was designed as a walking golf course, and it was designed to have fun and test every department in your game. 18 will do that. It probably gives you more trouble on both sides of the hole than any other hole on the golf course.
This one started up the right side. Yes, step 1 out of the way. It is in the fairway at 18. One more good approach shot could just about seal it.
Oof. God, came in fucking hot. Oh, God.
That is going to be tough in there. That is into the heavy stuff.
It's all right. All right. Okay, I'll take it.
Great way to finish off the final approach shot with a birdie opportunity. And there you go. It's a win here in Washington on the PGA Tour. So just a terrific tournament for our featured player, Frank, and it yields a 4th career victory. That's impressive.
And we're starting to look at them through a totally different lens now, Rich. We know they're good enough. I remember Nick Price once saying he used to use the average of 5 career wins
trophy
for every major championship. So they're knocking on the door.
So for Frank Nobilo, Nota Begay III, and Iona Stephen, I'm Rich Lerner. We'll see you next time on EA Sports PGA Tour Golf.
Okay, let's see. That was a good win. That was a major, too. Well, a big championship anyway. We'll take it. Just want to see this now. So I really don't need to know. See, I can do the Masters. Yeah. Qualify for the Heritage. I'll play these two. Yeah, see how it goes. What I got here? Pass. I got 3. Yay. Something, I got points or something, skills. I got 3. I need 7. That putting more. Yeah. That's it for tonight. Tomorrow's another day. Kids. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. Alright. Good night. Good night.